What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV, up in this thing doing what we do. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time we grinding. Apparently the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to stay with Blake Bortles. You know, it was talks of them getting Colin Kaepernick. It was talks of them, trading for Eli Manning. Tom Coughlin is in their management front office. And Chris Morrison reported that they're going to stick with Blake Bortles, for the remainder of the season. Doug Marrone said he will be the starter. And it got so bad where Blake Bortles is so garbage that now the team is battling each other. Now, they're fighting each other because he's so garbage. The defense is putting in so much work every week. The defense is battling hard, and now they looking bad because of him. Now players ain't getting their bonuses. Now they ain't getting their playoff bonuses probably. Now, this is happening, that is happening. And stuff, and people ain't getting and people looking bad. Jalen Ramsey went out on the limb running his mouth all off season, and it's karma biting him right in his sassy hindsight, man. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Leonard Fournette is the clear key here. He the real MVP. He the real guy when it's time to pay him. They better not franchise him 2-3 times and not pay him because he the offense. Say what you want to say. Even if they put him under center and said start drop back throwing, he'll be a better option than Blake Bortles, and you just don't understand it. White quarterbacks get so much privilege in the NFL. I mean, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I mean, Eli Manning. Come on, let's keep it real. Eli Manning was a minority quarterback, black quarterback. He'd have been out the NFL. You know what I'm saying? They'd have been kicked him out. And off his name as well. Blake Bortles, come on, man. He should be gone out the NFL. He should not get another job. He shouldn't be a backup like John Parker Wilson. He shouldn't be a backup like Chad Henne all these years. Them dudes should have been out the league years ago. Matt Schaub should have been out the league when he messed up in Houston. A lot of these dudes, they get this privilege to continue to feed their family because, I don't know, because of their skin color. That's what it got to be. And it's black players, quarterbacks that never got a chance in the NFL like Charlie Ward. It's black quarterbacks that never got a chance to play like Brad Smith, or never got a chance to play quarterback like Antoine Randall El and Hines Ward and Warren Moon, who had to go to the Canadian Football League to prove himself. And it's just sickening. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Kaepernick should have been the guy here. I'm not saying that Eli should have or shouldn't been the guy here. I'm just saying the consistent privilege of quarterbacks, white quarterbacks like Blake Bortles, is just alarming, man. To this day, they don't want to admit they made a wrong. I understand there's dead money there. You cut them. I'm not asking you to cut them. You can bring in Kaepernick. You can go trade for RG3. You can go trade for Eli Manning. I'm just saying. You could, at the end of the day, if this dude didn't have the complexion for the selection, and I only can keep it real, if he didn't have the complexion for the selection, this dude would have been gone. He wouldn't have made it to his second contract with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He wouldn't have made it. And that's just real talk, man. He wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have made it. And now that he's getting gifted with this opportunity, now I say, we're going to stick by him. Same thing with Ryan Tannehill in Miami. How many times have they pulled Ryan Tannehill in Miami? How many? I mean, you could clearly see he wasn't the guy. It didn't take you long. 1, 2, 3 years. You can know he wasn't the guy, but he got read up with another contract. And I'm not saying that Kaepernick was the answer. I didn't want Kaepernick to go to the Jaguars, to be honest, because he had to do Mission Impossible. Like I said in my last video, it was going to be Mission Impossible. And I meant by that, he had to come in, learn the playbook on the fly, and save the franchise. And he ain't played football, 2 years? He wasn't no type of physical shape. It was no training camp to harden the body. People would just criticize him. He came in there and stunk up the joint. It was a high risk, high reward for him. Okay? And Blake Bortles, it continues to be the quarterback. They continue to run their head into the same wall. Like Matt Ryan, how does he get a $100 million contract? How? He had one good year, and every year outside of that, he choked. Even when you get a year, he choked. All the weapons in the league around him. Choke. You know what I'm saying? It's a clear double standard in the NFL, man. It's a massive double standard. And anybody that says it's not, they just blind to the situation. They just play like they ignorant to the situation. Blake Bortles is not a starting caliber NFL player. Let's keep it real. He might not even prosper in the Canadian Football League. Shit, he might not. Man, come on. I think Tua Sopo in Alabama, sorry if I butchered his name, is better than him right now. I think that kid at Oregon is better than him right now. He's a joke. It ain't like he ain't got no weapons. D.D. Westbrook and Cole ain't no jokes. You take away Leonard Fournette and the baby can't function. And they say, oh, we got Carlos Hyde in this tweet Morton Anderson put out there. Excuse me, I call him Chris Anderson. Morton Anderson. Oh, they believe Carlos Hyde and Leonard Fournette come back is going to fix the problem. Man, if I'm any NFL team, I'm putting 100 in the box. I'm putting all 11 in the box and say Blake Bortles beat me. He can't beat you. He a little mobile. He can beat you with your legs every now and again. But he forced to make throws in the pocket. All you got to do is shut the run down. And Leonard Fournette may get injured. They get Carlos Hyde, another guy with a lot of mileage on his body, that get injured often when he is with San Francisco. So hey, at the end of the day, I don't understand it. That why the Jaguars want to admit they wrong, but it's going to continue as he continues to go out there every Sunday until Leonard Fournette can't come back, get in good enough shape, good healthy to save his bacon, or if Carlos Hyde can save his bacon. It's going to continue to tear that team apart. This is the Seahawks all over again without the Super Bowl. This is the equivalent of Pete Carroll passing on the 1 yard line, it getting picked off instead of handing it to Marshawn Lynch. This is the equivalent of that. This is the equivalent of that. You bringing Blake Bortles back knowing that he a garbage quarterback. Now it's tearing your locker room up. Now you got players fighting each other, players argue, players mad. Jalen Ramsey sitting there, don't want to talk at the games, crying. He getting smoked now because he out there 1,000 more snaps than he need to be because Blake Bortles can't get a first down. So eventually you're going to get smoked in this league when you playing 1,000 snaps. But that's what he get, karma. You out here hating on other quarterbacks. You out here criticizing other quarterbacks like you've done something in this league. You ain't Deion Sanders yet. You ain't even what Patrick Peterson was early in his career. And that's exactly what they get. That's a big karma. And you already knew the Jaguars was headed for a slip this year. You know what I'm saying? You knew the Jaguars was headed for a big, big fall this year. And how we knew they was headed for a big, big fall this year is a simple fact. When you the hunter and you sneak up on people, and now you the hunter and team sneaking up on you and you getting everybody's best shot, and you went out there and run your mouth in the offseason, bro, this is what you going to get. Keep running your mouth. I bet he won't run his mouth no more. If you want to be so vocal, criticize your quarterback. Come out there and challenge your quarterback. When it comes time to talk to the press, blast your quarterback. Since you want to talk about everybody else's quarterback, your quarterback the worst starting quarterback in the league. You know what I'm saying? Fitzpatrick, y'all should trade it for Fitzpatrick better than him. But he going around criticizing other quarterbacks, and then when they getting their hindsight whooped, he got an opportunity to man up and take it on the chops, or tell to keep it real and talk about Blake Bortles and criticize your quarterback, Jalen Ramsey. You want to be quiet. Ain't none of the players step up and say, we want Kaepernick. It's time to do that. It's time to keep it real. Y'all already fighting. So Jalen Ramsey, you like to run your mouth? Go ahead and say you want Kaepernick. Go ahead, you want to see him trade for Eli. Tell him you want to trade for Derek Carr. Tell him we need a new quarterback. You criticize all the other 31 other quarterbacks in the league. Tell the Jaguars how you really feel about Blake Bortles since you the master scout quarterback scout. Tell him how you really feel. I challenge him since he want to be a vocal. He want to keep it trill. He want to keep it real. He want to keep it a buck, 100, whatever you want to say. Let's keep it a buck and 100. Let's keep that same energy when we talk about your quarterback. You going here saying Flacco sucked, this guy sucked, or he all right. Let's talk about your quarterback. Tell the Jacksonville Jaguars to go get them a quarterback. And cut Blake Bortles. You should have been the first person out here saying that why y'all signing Blake Bortles. Before you heard about that deal, you supposed to cut that shit off. You supposed to cut that clean off. Oh, don't sign him. Go get a quarterback. Go get Lamar Jackson. Go get Kaepernick. Go trade for Eli. Hey, go trade for Alex Smith. You supposed to say that. But you ain't say that, though. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. Shout out to everybody holding us down, man. Appreciate it. NFL video here. I meant to get around to this yesterday. Didn't really get to it, but I popped in my head, got a chance to fit it in. Don't forget you can check us out on Facebook. Also, you want to make a donation, that link's in the description. Shout out to all the NFL fans, the sports fans, and Goodfellas Sports TV subscribers for holding us down. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, won't miss another video, and check out our playlist.